Intellectuals have expressed their displeasure as the 2017 budget failed to focus on the malpractices followed in transactions surrounding the central bank.
A primary dealer in the markets, perpetual treasuries said to be owned by the son-in-law of Arjun Mahendran, is one party that is facing allegations over the treasury bond scam. Following the bond issue, the firm saw a staggering increase in its profits, and it was also revealed that it was using the names of separate businesses to make purchases in the share market. One significant revelation was that a company named Thurston Investments Limited was operating from the same address as Perpetual Treasuries and Perpetual Equities. Thurston Investment Limited is the third shareholder of the Housing Development Finance Corporation Bank of Sri Lanka, also known as HDFC. As per the bank's share listing published on the 30th of September, Thurston Investments Limited owns 14.15% of the shares of HDFC. In such a backdrop, the budget had proposed to commence a housing bank by merging HDFC and the State Mortgage and Investment Bank. As per the budget proposal, the government is to allocate 7.5 billion rupees to commence this bank.
So this is a matter that has to be studied very carefully, whether this has been carefully designed to help the people who earn monies in unorthodox forms, unethical ways, to legalize those monies. Finance Minister in his last budget introduced a capital levy on people who were owning huge mansions and houses that were inherited by them by birth. But we also in the same spirit expected that he would use, in the recent past there were instances where big corruptions were exposed, and at a state level, at the level of the COP in the parliament, and we expected the finance minister to introduce some measures to recover some of those ill-earned, ill-gotten monies into the government coffers. We don't see any such thing in this budget. So it is a careful evasion to help such corrupt elements to continue to operate in this country.
We have made a mistake here. If you look back at history, HDFC is not a bank. It was Sri Lanka's first ever building corporation. It is now known as the HDFC. The central bank made the first mistake by handing it a banking license. After that, it affected the share capital. No one can take the share capital from a building society. So what happens through this is, if the capital goes to one faction, several factions will come together and take ownership of the establishment. When the puppets are dancing, we applaud from the gallery. We can see the arrivals of the kings, queens and many others. We cannot see the puppeteers. With regard to this, what I see is that there are puppets in parliament while there are puppeteers who control them. As professionals, we need to understand who these puppeteers are and on behalf of whom they are doing this. Who are they trying to deceive? The people might still believe that they can be given a place like heaven from these deceitful acts.